going now.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get another round of applause for Irving?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WhoFest! I am the voice of the theater.
Well, we have an amazing array of Whovians in various costumes that are going to be coming to the stage for your entertainment. Let me ask you, how many of you have ever been to a costume contest before? Let me hear you. Those of you who have never been to a costume contest before, let me hear you. All right, so you're half zombies. That's all right. It's okay. The reason why I ask these questions is because this is an audience participation experience, meaning that you're going to take pictures, and many of these people that are coming on stage have never been on stage before. How many of you have never been on stage before? Raise your hand. How'd you like to come up on stage? Not you. Definitely not you. All right, so my point being is this. It can be very scary, and this is an interactive experience. So your job is to give them the love that they deserve for taking the time to put together their costume and share it with you. So, what I want to do, my friends, is get a practice in with the audience so you understand what we're shooting for. And I will be introducing the judges and everything in just a moment. But for our costumed entertainers, which are in this room back here, I want them to be able to hear you. Imagine that I just announced, ladies and gentlemen, that Colin Baker was coming on stage. Let me hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, we need that kind of energy for every single participant because they deserve the time and love that you can give them for coming up here and taking pictures. Now, some of them may try to rush. My job is to try to slow them down a little bit so you can get pictures. If you do post pictures to social media, which we absolutely want you to do, please tag them #WhoFest DFW, or as I was told yesterday, #WhoFest DFW. For those of you who don't know what an asterisk is or a pound sign, buy a phone. Not one of those, things they call phones now, but a real phone. The kind you can hurt people with. I worked for the phone company for many years for a time, and I was there during the transition where it went from CRT clickety-clickety to real computers. I was there when DSL was born, the nightmare that was DSL for your phone service, for internet providers. It was literally a nightmare. I was there in the repair service, and I can tell you that one of my favorite things is I was a trainer. I trained new hires to come in and go to the phones and answer your questions. And then, proceed to the layoffs. But before then, we had some great people. And we would get some just amazing tech. Some old phones, like those heavy ones, the ones that you had to kind of put your finger in and twist around. Hopefully it didn't cut your finger. Some of you knows what those are. How many of you have ever talked on a party line? Anybody? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, we're in Texas, I forgot. You guys like the party? Don't give me ooh. Ooh me. Did you hear that? They oohed me. I don't even know what's going on. All right. Let me just take a quick look. Contestants in the back, are you ready? Contestants in the back. Like they know what side I'm talking to.
Contestants in the back, are you ready? All right, good.
First, before we bring out our amazing contestants, let us meet the judges, the people who get to decide who wins and who loses. And I just want you all to know that they're all winners to me. So, yes indeed. First up, let me introduce to you. This young lady is a lifelong crafter and consumer and owner of Lori's Broideries, and she began competing in regional costume contests beginning back in 2006. Since then, she has won numerous awards for workmanship, presentation, and best in show. She's won awards in juried international competitions, including both the Journeyman Workmanship and Journeyman Best in Class Awards at Lone Star Con 3, World Science Fiction Convention in 2013, and the judges' favorite at Lone Con 3, World Convention and World Science Fiction Convention 2014. Loretta loves costuming and is honored to be a workmanship judge for this year's WhoFest costume contest. Please give a warm welcome to Loretta Morgan. And next to her, and probably not related in any way, is the current president of the Dallas Future Society, a nonprofit organization that runs both FinCon and WhoFest, and we're all very happy that they do. He is past two-time con chair for FinCon and frequently competes in regional and international costume competitions with his wife, but not against, just with good plan. But with his wife, Loretta. His primary contribution is to be a living pincushion for Loretta. Please give a warm welcome to Tim Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and finally, our third judge. He's usually a writer and editor, but has been into costuming for most of her life. She's occasionally impersonated companions, built a TARDIS and a K9, and is totally open to bribes, cash or chocolate, she's not choosy. Please welcome the wonderful PN Pat Elrod, ladies and gentlemen. Pat Elrod. Okay. Just out of curiosity, as a note to the house, do we have any music for them to walk with? Music? No? Yes? We go, get some boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Just curious, so I know when to start. Okay. Are you ready? Judges, are you ready? Yes? All right. Let's get started. My friends, please welcome to the stage. Our entry number one in the recreation category is a presentation entry in the Junior Child Maid Division. Presented by Aiden Scarberry, this costume is designed by the TV show Doctor Who. Please welcome Aiden Scarberry, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. Aiden, come over here. They want to take your picture. Give them a Doctor Who pose. There you go. No, don't move. Don't move. They're taking your picture. Don't move. Don't move. Don't blink. Don't blink. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Irving! All right, next up, entry number two in the recreation category is a presentation entry in the Junior Child Maid Division, presented by Rebecca LeBlanc. And the costume is inspired by the Fires of Pompeii episode. The title of this is Soothsayer. And before she was a girl who waited, she was a soothsayer in Pompeii. This is Rebecca LeBlanc's recreation of the soothsayer in the fires of Pompeii. Stop, stay there. I tell you, go move. We're still taking a picture. Oh, that's video. Okay, you can move. Wait, they want to see a picture of your face too? There you go. Now, there you go. Now they're going to take your picture. There you go. No, move, don't move so you don't get blurry. You're doing great. Isn't she doing great, ladies and gentlemen? Rebecca. You know, I'm reminded of my very first costume contest where I wrapped a sheet around myself. And then I went out and I sang a song called Sheetheads to the song of, Dead Puppies or something. I don't know. Point is we won Best Creative and it was complete rubbish. But the next one you're going to see absolutely isn't. Please welcome entry number 3 in the recreation category in the presentation entry in the Junior Child Maid Division. Levi and Lauren in a costume inspired by Doctor Who titled The Doctor and Clara. Presenting Levi and Lauren as the Doctor and his companion Clara, their costumes were created and prepared by them. you back. There you go. And they'd also like you to know the monetary currency expended in the acquisition of the items were provided by their parental units, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get a round of applause for Levi and Lon? Thank you very, very much. All right, moving along into entry number 4 in the recreation category, we also have a presentation entry in the junior child maid division, and this one is presented by Elijah Horse. Elijah Horse is from Tulsa, Oklahoma, who made this recreation of the classic Cybermen from the Invasion and Revenge of the Cybermen. Here he comes. Take pictures. There you go. Keep standing still. Let's go take a picture. Almost. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Moving up just a little bit into entry number 5 in the recreation category. This presentation entry is in the junior adult maid division and is presented by Noah Wilson, excuse me. So please welcome the 4th Doctor, Noah Wilson!
Would I consider a death baby?
We'll get him back on stage for pictures here in just a quick second. He's bribing the judges. Okay, Doctor. Oh, no, thank you. I'm trying to cut down any babies. All right, so give him a pose for us, Tom. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Wilson! Entry number 6 in the recreation category is also a presentation entry, but this is in the novice division. Presented by Annabelle Shields and Sherry Mortimer. This costume is inspired by Doctor Who, and the title of it is The Doctor and River Song. 10th and Midnight's Winter from Cosplay Siblings as The Doctor and River Song. This is where you clap. Posing. Here we go. Pictures. 10th and Midnight Winter from the Cosplay Siblings, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Annabelle. Entry number 7, lucky number 7 in the recreation category, is also in the presentation entry in the novice division. Here is presented by Daniel Hicks, is the 11th Doctor, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, please give another big round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you, Daniel. Now, entry number 8 is in the original category. And this is a presentation entry that's also, I believe, in the novice division. And it is presented by Pete Colenso, Nicholas Mason, and Nikki Velasco. Where are you going?
I'm starting.
Oh, are you starting over there?
Yes.
Okay, you start over there. Don't worry, I still talking, so. Time Lady Powers is the title of this particular piece. Due to budget issues, many of Tom Baker's episodes were unfortunately not made. But through the magic of modern CGI, we can bring you the power of the Time Lady. Woo!
Come along, Ramona. Wait. What's that? It's the Daleks.
Doctor, recommendation.
Yes.
I have an idea. Daleks come around.
What is that?
Time Lady Powers.
Time Lady Powers. That might. I think K9 might be able to assist us.
Good boy, K9. You know what to do.
Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. 낮에도 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 이런 여자
You gotta get loud. Go ahead.
Gangnam Style.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in K9. Coming up next, and we are about halfway through, my friends. We do have Ranger number 9 in the recreation category. Is a presentation in the novice division. This will be presented by McCartney Taylor, and the costume is inspired by Tom Baker episodes. This is the Game Master Vespasian. Ladies and gentlemen, the Game Master Vespasian! Can you give us like an edict, like pose, like you just made an edict or something? Yes, party on, dude. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for McCartney Taylor and Vespasian. All right. Now this one has a little bit of an intro, so bear with me. This is entry number 10 in the recreation category, and this is a presentation entry in the novice division. And this one will be presented by Suanna Davis. The costume is inspired by the weeping angels in Doctor Who. In fact, the scariest things are not the things we cannot see. The monsters in the closet, the hands that grab us from under the bed. Even worse are the nightmares that chase you in the dark. The sight you forget when you turn away. The one you think has moved when you look again, but then you convince yourself it was just your imagination. Until you blink and you see the nightmares coming for you. Weeping angels are everywhere, and they are coming for you. Ladies and gentlemen. Number 11 in the recreation category is in a workmanship entry, and this is in the novice division. It's presented by Joe Stafford, and this costume was inspired by the mark of the Ram. Ronnie? Why can't I say that right? Ronnie. I'm from Kansas. We say Arkansas. All right. The Doctor and Perry take on the Ronnie and the Master from Mark of the Ronnie.
Oh, great. This is some substitute for Kew Gardens. What is that?
This is a time distortion scanner. It tells me if there are time lords around. It also goes to potion hardness. I detect a hiccup by the bathhouse.
You know, this is pure brilliance. You've taken brain fluid, and you're going to take this back to your planet and make people much, much more controllable. This is brilliant. And you know, if you follow my plan, we'll have totally unlimited resources.
You are unstable. That's why the doctor always defeats you.
But you don't understand my plan. Yes, I want to destroy the Doctor, but my plan involves all of mankind.
What do Perry and I doing here most of the time? Argue mostly.
All right, time for pictures. Don't go anywhere. Come out here in the front so we get pictures. Round of applause for that performance, ladies and gentlemen. Get it together if we're gonna get together. All right, see. If you really want to know what happens, watch the episode, ladies and gentlemen. I've just called that. There we go. We got a couple more pictures being taken. Hold up. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause here for Mark of the Ronnie Group. Thank you, guys. All right. And entry number 12 in the recreation category is a presentation and workmanship entry, and it's in the novice division. Please welcome Hannah Bush as Leela of the 17.
He told me to be here. All I see is in the department. Doctor, you left me with all these people. I don't like it. I stay here in Gallifrey, wherever we are. Come, K9, let us find the doctor.
And come on, propose for it. I just have a question. Do you have Janus thorns in your pouch, or are you just happy to be here? Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Hannah Bush. Oh, okay. This one has a little bit of an opening as well, ladies and gentlemen. Entry number 13 in the original category. And this is the workmanship entry in the Master Division, presented by Amanda Cole, and this costume is inspired by the TARDIS. Renee TARDIS, TARDIS. It stands for Time and Relative Dimensions in Space. In this costume interpretation, the TARDIS has been transported to the 16th century. This Renaissance-inspired recreation of the time machine is completely handmade and took a month and a half to create. The costume features an underskirt printed with the ancient language of Gallifrey, the traditional bum roll, and the overdress accented with the iconic symbols of the police box. After the Doctor has adventured with Shakespeare and Queen Elizabeth, he'll be off on his next adventure. Where to next? Anywhere in time and space. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda. Hey, Blender Girl, you wandered a lot, so you actually have to pause to give us time to take pictures of this beautiful dress. You can also follow her. She is Blunder Girl on Instagram and Facebook. We're recent new friends. Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Amanda. category is a presentation and workmanship entry in the Journeyman division. Presented by Toby Thomas, this costume is inspired by the Age of Steel episode. A stray Cyberman from Doctor Who, Age of Steel. Ladies and gentlemen, Toby Thomas, round of applause. I used to have silver boots like that, only they were 6 inches tall and holographic. All right, true story. Entry number 15. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, entry number 15 is a recreation in the presentation and workmanship entry in the novice division. This is Caitlin Thompson. She's traveled through time and space to be here. She's the Doctor's original companion. Here she is, the TARDIS. OTT, ladies and gentlemen. Caitlin Thompson, ladies and gentlemen. Just a couple more for you here. This is entry number 16 in the original category and is in the workmanship entry of the Journeyman division. Please welcome Danielle Ross in a costume inspired by her own imagination, Lila Theronson. All right. Now, Lila Theronson is the perfect lady, attending every high society party she can. If you're throwing an event, Lila must be on your invitation list if you want to make your party perfect. Just be sure to check your jewelry and valuables after she's done. Oh, look at that. That's very nice. Is that to help you steal things? Oh, not that you steal things, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Lila Theronson, Danielle Ross. Of course we waited. You're the very last one, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end. We have one more. My lords, my ladies, please welcome Her Royal Highness, Queen Elizabeth I, wife to our much beloved doctor, or maybe she's a Zygon. Yes. This dress, worn by performed and created by the Emperor. This is a handmade recreation of the one scene in the episode of Day of the Doctor. It took her 3 months to make, and she imported the trim and jewels from India to be both as screen and historically accurate as possible. Can we get a round of applause for God save the Queen! Knight jumps queen, pawn jumps queen. Good to be the king. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy your costume contest this year? Would you like it to have more entries next year? Then feel free to be a part of it. Now, here's what's going to happen in our small break here, my friends. The judges are going to go off and make their decisions, and they're going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to do that. Now, we did mention earlier that we did have a TARDIS that seemed to be materializing out there, kind of stuck. That TARDIS there can go home with you. Now, how we're going to do that is we are going to have a raffle. Now, we've already, raised almost $900 from this raffle, by the way. Give yourselves a big round of applause. That's going to feed a lot of amazing people. Also, if you've not purchased your tickets and you'd like to find out if you win this TARDIS, we're going to be selling those right before we do give away the TARDIS, which will be just a few moments. Yes, they're blocking the way. So we got 20 minutes and the judges will be right back. The original version of this night, this was what we would do just a minute. But instead, I will be your singing telegram and we will have some fun. All right, you've been here for a day, maybe two. You've had a chance to see many things, meet many people, and have some amazing experience. Since we're almost two-thirds of the way through, I'm going to ask a very important question of you all. I want you to give us consideration. I want you to think of the thing you did today or yesterday that was better than anything else. The thing about this convention you love the most. I'll give you a second to think about it. Think about that. The one thing you want to share with everybody. Get my good side. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on three, I want you to share with me what thing you enjoyed the most of this convention so far. 1, 2, 3. Hey, you know, that's me too. Isn't that weird? I know, my jokes don't get funnier, but I've told this before. Hi, are you cosplaying or just really cool? Because I have a feeling you're a little bit of both. Yeah. You just look that way. So you like me, just a character. Stand up, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't she look amazing? Look at that. Fantastic. Original cosplay, ladies and gentlemen, of herself. You know, I get questions a lot of times. They say, who are you, Willy Wonka? First of all, Willy Wonka never dressed like this. The other thing that I always ask you is, are you steampunk? Well, I was wearing this before steampunk come around, and steampunk will go away, and I will still probably be dressing like this. So I had one person tell me, they were like, you know what, you're such a, because in Wichita, in Kansas, and Oklahoma, I host steampunk events all the time. They're like, well, you're this big guy in steampunk. I'm like, no, they interview you. Hey, I want to talk about steampunk. After talking about Doctor Who, I can talk about the minutia of things. Remember that one guy who died and ended up coming back, but it really wasn't him? Oh, yeah, that was Colin Baker. Yes. He was in a guard, and then he was. Yeah. For those who don't know, Colin Baker was in the show before he was Doctor Who. Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that? You know who Colin Baker is? Okay, good. I thought we were going to have those moments from The Simpsons where, you know, where they're at the Kiss concert and they go, party all night in. Yeah, the cancel the concert tour. Family Guy, sorry, Family Guy, Simpsons, some cartoon fat guy with a wife. Actually, you know, for many years I did watch The Simpsons back when I was 20, and now they're still going on. How many jokes can you tell about an 11-year-old who's now 40? It's like the Peanuts gang, right? I know, right? It's crazy. Actually, I'm going to tell you a really quick story because that's my job to keep you here before we give away the TARDIS. And this story is about Doctor Who. You know, something that Nicholas said earlier. Actually, no, it was Colin. Who said that he gets so many people that come up to him all the time and say, you know what, Doctor Who was that one thing that kept me sane, that Doctor Who was that one thing that I really related to and that I'm having a bad time and he got me through. And I bet almost everybody here, especially those of us who used to watch it back in the day when you got made fun of when you watched it, instead of celebrated. Yeah, right? Yeah. You know, there was a time where I played Dungeons and Dragons and watched Doctor Who, and me and my 3 friends we would hang out together in junior high. And then when I got to go to a convention for the very first time, I didn't know what it was. I was in the Big Brothers Big Sisters program, which is one of the reasons why I find what we're doing with the food and everything like that, or the food banks, very close to my heart. I grew up so poor that the roaches had to be accidentally killed, or it would have to be charged for murder. They were so big. They were big roaches, you know? Yes, they were like Texas roaches. Yeah, everything bigger here, right? Okay, all right. But, yes. But I will tell you that when I went to this convention, and my big brother said, I'm going to take you to a place, and it's a surprise. And I walk up, and this was like in 1984, and there was a sliding door, you know. And, you know, sliding doors are pretty common now, but these were fairly new. You walk up, and it's like Star Trek, you're like, oh, that's awesome. You walk into this hotel, and it's opulent and beautiful. And then I look, and suddenly there's these adults walking around in costumes. And I'm like, oh, wow, what's this? And he goes, oh, it's a convention. And I went, oh, okay. I had no idea what a convention was. And he goes, you have no idea what a convention was. And I said, no. So he had to do something right then and there. He had to define a convention in a moment. And he did it in such a way that now 40 years later, 35 years later, I'm able to still share it with you and feel like it's the best description I've ever heard. It is a place where people of like mind get together to build a community and hang out and have a good time. And I've never heard a better description of that. So, yeah, you can clap for that. I don't know. And I said, this is awesome. Can I get in a costume? They said, well, yes. I said, where do I get it? Oh, you have to make your own. Oh. Yeah, well, I'll tell you, the only real costume I ever actually did put together was of the first Doctor, and I used to get picked up by the people in the groups, and they'd take me to the conventions and such. And so they'd drive by, and there was this old man in these checkered pants, and they would like drive by 3 times and finally stop and went, is that you? I hope so, because I looked like this old man with a wig, and apparently they didn't know the first Doctor. Ready? Who wants to buy a raffle ticket for the TARDIS? Come on over here to this table right here. Come on down. Let's give them a round of applause as they come down to buy raffles for this TARDIS. Come on down over here. She's going to get this. This is not the TARDIS we are giving away, by the way. That's the TARDIS we're putting your ticket in. All right, you get $5 for one or 20 for 5. Come on down and put yourself in. 5 for 20, why not? By the way, anything that comes out of his mouth is generally only okay if they say so. Other than that, it's just complete rubbish. It's true, my job. No, but sometimes I get that too, but I wear the big boots too. So they used to be 6-inch platform boots, but they've come to small. Yeah, yes.